one sentence, how will you describe your NYSC experience and why?
No, it's a great avenue for me in the sense that it exposes me to so many things. First, like, let me say, for the area of teaching,
Okay.
I encountered so many research. Like, you expose me to research on the topics I want to teach per day.
Okay. Oh, which school are you posted to?
Ashikba Community High School in Ife North.
Ashikpa Community High School in Ife North,
Yes, EGA,
Osun State.
Yes.
All right.
I teach English language there, like I said. Based on the topics that I take each day, I have to research on them and know the basis so I can go to any class.
Here on Service Echoes today, we are joined with Edic George Christian, an ex-corps member who was posted to teach in a school where the classroom became a research, real responsibility, and professional growth for him. Join me as we heard hear from his story.
My name is Edic George Christian,
You're welcome, sir.
product of Riverton University.
Okay.
I studied mass communication.
You studied mass communication. Wow, that's nice. All right.
I'm also an escoper.
Escopa of which batch and what year?
Okay, that is batch C2 2024.
Batch C2 2024. All right. Mr. Christian, in one sentence, how will you describe your NYSC experience and why?
No, it's a great avenue for me in the sense that it exposes me to so many things. First, like, let me say, for the area of teaching,
Okay.
I encountered so many research. Like, you expose me to research on the topics I want to teach per day.
Okay. Oh, which school are you posted to?
Ashikba Community High School in Ife North.
Ashikpa Community High School in Ife North,
Yes, EGA,
Osun State.
Yes.
All right.
I teach English language there, like I said. Based on the topics that I take each day, I have to research on them and know the basis so I can go to any class.
What was your reaction when you were posted to school?
Like, for me, I know that NYC basically they will post you to school.
Basically.
Yes.
Wow.
But when I get to like when I see my PPA, what kind of if it's teaching, well, not the big deal.
You've already prepared your mind.
Man, if come for teaching,
Okay.
I will keep it as not the deal to me. Teaching, I've been part of the course of my life. Because I started teaching when I was in school.
Okay.
That's when I started teaching. From there, teaching I also being like normal thing to me. Not the, I don't see that a big deal. But my expectation was as really I study mass comm, so
Okay.
it should be like I prepare myself in the studio, like the radio house or
Wow.
but
Yes.
I've got the habit. I find myself in classroom to teach, and I take it as a normal thing. Yes, normal thing that I should do as a graduate.
Wow. If I may ask, what subjects are you teaching these students?
I teach English language, like I said. I teach English language from SS1 to SS3.
Okay, from SS1 to SS3. How did teaching expose you to demand jobs? And then put it demand work.
So many people see teaching as let me say, like easy job. But teaching is not an easy job.
It's not.
It's not an easy job because for you to teach, for you
Okay.
to convince somebody on what you are saying, it's very hard. And first of all, whatever you are teaching, you must have, how will I say, the basic or the basic knowledge of what you are teaching. You cannot just go to a class
Yes, without prepared. Yes.
without having a foundation of
knowledge.
what you are going to teach. That's another thing that's in teaching. And also not just teaching, you have to also manage the students. Crowd.
Yes.
Disturbance, and also people will not be paying attention. It's your own job as a teacher to control those students So make sure that they pay attention on what you are teaching, and also check their notes if what you are teaching is what they are taking. Not just standing as a teacher, as a human being there, writing on the board. They like, let them know. They like, let them not know. That's their own job. No. The teacher have to take personal responsibility, ensuring that these students, what you are teaching them is what they are getting from you.
Wow, interesting. That's nice, actually. What piece of advice will you give to the current prospective core members on how to just to prepare their mind for teaching?
So most core member, like I based on my experiences, based on what I've encountered, most core members they hate teaching. They say that they feel as a stressful job.
Okay.
Because these most PPA, when you are posted, they will just give you some level subjects that are there. You may not be watch study from school, or they have the knowledge of what they are giving you. And so doing can be a form of challenge to them.
Okay.
But what I would advise them that when you are posted to any PPA is best for you to first of all tell them this is my area of discipline. So that by so doing, if they give you any subject that you don't need to watch your certificate, can tell them no, I can't be able to teach this thing. Give me so subject so that I can be able to pass the knowledge on people.
And I would like to ask this question based on money management. During your NYSC service, how were you able to manage your Alawi?
Alawi is not that much, but many people see that 7,000. Like during our time, they started paying the 7,000 naira.
Okay.
Many people feel that 7,000 naira is a big amount of money. But if you calculate the cost of living, transportation, and feeding, and other things, and also personal challenges of which many people will not know.
Yes.
At the end of the day, you may not be able to save anything. But what most of us did is that we use the opportunity to go and do some extra job called PT.
Okay.
As a part-time job.
Yes.
Maybe like 2 times in a week or 3 times in a week, depending on the agreement between you and the employer.
Okay.
You can use that opportunity to go and have extra income, so you can be able to assist yourself based on what you are getting from NYSC.
A piece of advice is for both the prospective core members and the current core members, serving current core members. I mean, how they should prepare their mind for opportunities, not just for survival during the service year.
What I would advise the incoming core member.
Exactly.
Anywhere you are posted, first of all, you have to prove yourself who you are.
Prove yourself who you are.
So that, because, like I said, opportunity can come at any place.
Exactly.
Can be your PPA, you are posted, or can be on somebody that
does. It can even be the environment
you find yourself.
Yes.
Like me, I'm the example again. Like, my PPA, I'm working my PPA, and then I have a point of doing part-time job. The part-time job I did is one that just gives me a temporary job, call it a temporary job.
Wow.
Now, what I'm doing now is based on the part-time job I was doing my service year. After the service year, when I left, they called me back from the part-time job. That is the Cotton Awolowo University.
Wow.
Yeah, this time they called me back to come and still do what I'm doing with them. Like I said, you have to prove your worth. Like I have to prove, you have to tell who you are when you find yourself in your PP. Not just keep quiet or looking at what's going on, and not telling them what you can be able to do. Like the people that maybe my colleagues who are the ESCO partner, I will tell them, you have after serving, don't just go and relax in the house. Don't just go and relax. There are so many jobs you can do. The job that you can find yourself, you can start from there. And so doing can make it a greater job for you or greater opportunity for you to meet tomorrow. That is my advice on ex-copper like me. But what I would, like I said, what I will still continue to tell the incoming or the people that currently serving that whatever you are doing, do it well. Open your mind, because you don't know who is watching you. Can be the student there, can be the teacher, can be an onlooker. But so doing, God can use anybody to make a way for you.
Wow.
Don't hide yourself, or don't do your job season and thinking that people is watching you. Only do and go. No, do the job and do it with open mind. But so doing, person can come, like I said, please come at anywhere. Can be the job, or somebody can call you based on your please just as once after that. Please, I have an opportunity. Can you go and fix me on this job? That was my advice for the serving and the incoming
Core members. All right, thank you so much, Mr. George Christian. You were from which state actually?
Rivers.
From River State, you were posted down to Southwest Nigeria, to Osun State. And if I may ask, your local government in Rivers, is it urban area or
Urban area.
wow, urban area? Amanda? Ahoda.
Yes, Ahoda.
Ahoda town. From Ahoda town, come to this Ipetumodu town. Is Ipetumodu urban area or
I will consider Ipetumodu as a semi-urban.
semi-urban?
There are some basic social needs that are not here. You don't have, okay, we have light, but light not that constant.
Okay.
And water is not there. We use well to fetch water. There's no tap water. There's not an urban area. There's a semi-urban area because there's no a restaurant that you can say that, okay, you want to eat a good food. Just an average.
Sorry.
Foreign, where you go to see
like Mr. Big's country kitchen.
There's no Mr. Big's, there's no what's it called, Chicken Public. Businesses are doing here.
Okay, all right. Your opportunity to go back to your service here. What will you do differently?
There's nothing to do again.
There's nothing to do again.
What will I do again? The same. If I should have the opportunity of going back to my service here, I think the area of teaching, I'm supposed to how will I say see research more. Because like me, it's like teaching.
It's more of like your profession.
It's like a calling. Because I don't see there are many people are complaining about teaching. I can teach 4 classes in a day, more than 5 classes. I can cover 5 classes in a day.
Wow.
I'm not bragging. Like when I was doing service, first time I would go to my PT. I can cover like 3 to 4 classes. If I would go to PPA, my PT could like almost 3 to 4 classes.
Wow, that's it.
I see that normal thing like all is there. As long as it's what you are doing.
So you have opportunity to come back anywhere, you still prefer teaching?
No, I would prefer to go to my profession.
That's actually what I'm trying to
I prefer to go to my profession. I study mass communication.
Wow.
On broadcast option. I would prefer going for broadcast.
All right. Thank you so much. And if I may ask, how does NYSC and NCCF shaped your mindset, your career during the NYSC service?
NYSC, like I said, the teaching that NYSC is producing me is giving me a direction that teaching is a good profession. If you pay attention to details, there's no big about teaching. And for NCCF, now I'm the man of God.
No, you're man of God.
Man of God.
Man of God.
Man of God.
But before
I don't have a dream that one day I'm on the altar or preach and preaching to people, the word of God, telling them about Jesus. But today, I can boldly stand here and convince people about Jesus. That is the experience NCCF I'm going through.
Wow.
And done. NCCF are exposed me to many things like the programs they organize and always involved on them.
Wow.
Also being people and also meet also colleagues, which inspire me that it's good to someone.
Wow. So in one word, I would say your the relationship with NCCF is that it places you in a leadership role to face, superior people. That's nice. That's nice. All right. What advice will you give to parents watching us? Parents who has this fear of people like a very far place or this kind of thing. That what piece of advice will you give to them?
For me, most time the media projects news. Now when they hear news on radio or television,
Yes.
it will make their mind to
Yes.
But in recent, most of the news you see on the media may not be true. Not be true. But what I will advise parents is that they must be scared of anything. I don't want to scared of anything. If the child is posted to a particular like now, that's what they call SF.
Yes.
If the child is a Christian, that move to really come to the child. If they find inside the person about Christ, because you would think that to their life.
Exactly.
And it's an organized body. It's a corporate body. Let me put it this way. Whatever you are doing, there's some it cannot be moving. Not assuming bad people. It can be looking for music that move. Find yourself yourself. Can be a connector. Meet people. Can be